Hey, welcome to BLACKMAN on SpiderMan, where I, a black man, talk about anything and everything Spider-Man. So to provide context as to why I'm doing this channel, as explained in one of my recent videos, a spoken word on Spider-Man Homecoming, you should probably check it out. Spider-Man is a character that's been with me throughout the ages and has become my favourite superhero. I mean, it started off with the 90s series, which was just what I grew up with when it aired on Fox Kids over here in the UK. Then later on it was Raimi's take on Spider-Man, which I grew up with, and Spider-Man 2, probably my favourite superhero movie, I would say, if not one of my favourite movies of all time. That's how Raimi was able to take that character from movie 1 with his origin to movie 2, where it had this clash of drama and comedy, and it was like comedic drama all throughout that movie. It's obviously Spectacular Spider-Man, which is the animated series that everybody adored. It has one of my favourite visual artists working on it, that being Sean Galloway, who has just a great visual style. His art style is very simplistic but incredibly energetic, and I love every single one of his pieces. Obviously he was working on character design for it, which a lot of people criticize Spectacular Spider-Man for having sort of a more simplistic art style, and they thought the art style wasn't great. But for me, the art style was one of the biggest pulls to this series now as to why I love it so much. And someone says to you, don't watch Spectacular Spider-Man because of the art style. First off, they are wrong, and two, it does take some getting used to, but once you're used to it, it's beautiful. And then like the Amazing Spider-Man series, which is a controversial one for a lot of people. I like Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Are they the best movies ever? No, but I did enjoy them, and I especially liked the way Andrew Garfield portrayed Spider-Man on screen. He had so much energy, which was just cool to see. And I loved the sort of relationship he had with Gwen with Emma Stone, because those two had such great chemistry. And like I said, Andrew Garfield, great Spider-Man. Great Spider-Man. Great Spider-Man. And then we get to where there was a gap in my fandom with Spider-Man, which was the Ultimate Spider-Man series. Not this Ultimate Spider-Man series. What I'm of course talking about is the animated series for Ultimate Spider-Man, which I haven't fully watched, but from what I've seen of it, it doesn't look like it goes to my taste, because it seems like they're trying to make Spider-Man into Deadpool. Everyone else that's seen the show says the fourth wall breaks are constant, which is why they don't like it. The clips I saw of the fourth wall breaks were pretty stupid, and that's kind of what put me off of it anyway. Not to mention loads of writing issues that other people have told me about it. But I reckon I will be watching the whole series and dissecting whether I like it or not on this channel as well, because I think that will make a really interesting segment too. But now we're at the present. We have Spider-Man Homecoming, which was absolutely brilliant. I loved everything about it. Tom Holland, you are my hero. Zendaya, or Zondaya, I can't pronounce her name properly. She is a goddess. I love her. She's so pretty. She was so good as MJ. And just John Watts, what they did with the school and just the environment, all of it just worked. The way it was filmed and staged. And ultimately, yeah, that was a terrible joke. Yes, ultimately, Peter's choice at the end, spoilers, 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 skip the next 10 seconds. To not join the Avengers for now and do his own thing was pretty freaking awesome. And that's, I mean, the film was just great to me, so I feel like I'm invigorated to do Spider-Man stuff and to talk about Spider-Man, because he's an important character to me. And this channel will be used as a vehicle for me to talk about the new Spider-Man series that's coming out. Yes, Disney has the new Spider-Man series, which they've just kind of called Marvel's Spider-Man, which is going to be airing on Disney XD, and I will be doing episode reviews of the show. I'll also be doing comparisons and analyses with this series, comparing it to some of the older animated series that have come out for Spider-Man. I want to use this channel as a chance to document my feelings towards this new series, especially because with this series, so far what I'm seeing is kind of polarizing. You have one side of the fandom saying that it's cool, they like the art style, it's kind of Voltron-esque and they think it's interesting, while another side of the fandom is saying it looks stupid, they don't like the voice acting, it just looks very kiddie, not as grounded and as down to earth as the Spectacular series was. So I'll be giving my opinions on that in a later video, so look forward to seeing that. So the ongoing journey on this channel will be how I think this Spider-Man series holds up to the other Spider-Man animated series. I hope you enjoyed this introduction, and please join me on this journey. I think all of you guys will enjoy it. But this has been a black man on Spider-Man. So until next time, webheads, take responsibility. I'm gonna swing on out of here. Because my city needs me.